Welcome back, everybody. This is Vanlife Rox. Just doing another quick updated tour video of the Dodge Ram 2500 V8 Magnum engine cargo van. So let's do the tour, alright? Enter if you dare. Well, it's a little on the messy side because I'm painting and I moved all my linens to the front cab area. So right now I'm just kind of showing you my studio setup. So enter if you dare. Yeah, I got my little glow ball just chilling because I just filmed a whole night full of videos. My tripod, of course, my camera equipment, and, well, if you want, my puppets, my linens in the cab area. Not so pretty up there. But right now I have a cooler sitting on top of a cooler, which is kind of my dry storage and cold storage. So right now I'm kind of keeping my dry storage in the bigger one, and my 6-pack of whatever in the cold one. So that's kind of what I'm doing there. It is not my kitchen setup just yet, but this is kind of where I'm planning out, maybe at one of those 12-volt fridges with maybe some kind of shelf for some kind of cookware. But I'm actually spent a little bit of time changing my mind on that, thinking I think it'd be cooler to put like the stove and stuff like that on here on the door, one of those little camper stoves or whatever on the door, and maybe on the opposite door have like use the space for like a water tank or something like that. So I have my sink and stove on the outside of the vehicle, but it closes into the inside of the vehicle, because where this second row seat is a very my hangout area. I mean, this is where I can cook, eat, film, do whatever I gotta do. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do with that. I haven't painted the whole inside yet, but I have been working on painting. I started painting the door. Interior paint, so I'm not using it for the exterior, but I am just freshening up all the interior stuff. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of what I'm trying to do with that. So I got my little odds and ends, my catch-all bin right there. Whenever I empty my pockets, I just kind of throw it into that bin and sort it out later when I have more time. Ignore this. This is just something I found. I liked it. It's like a little drawer system. I just haven't purposed it yet, but it has like a little magazine rack or something like that. I don't know. I gotta figure out what it's good for, So, sorry for the sniffles today. I keep sneezing. Allergies are kicking my butt already this morning. So I could have put a little dividing curtain up just to separate my hangout area from my sleeping area, which I'm now just starting to decorate. I like my tiger themes, and I throw blankets, so and I'm big on hearts, so I wanted to go with white sheets, white everything, and kind of really brighten it up. But since what I have is red is kind of my thing. I have a lot of red stuff. I like my tigers, which I will have my tiger in here in a little bit, but right now I have my wall art. Gotta hang it still, but I've got this little power station here. I'm using Eco Power 400 watt Eco Power station. I use that's really good, complete with the solar panel, which I maybe showed in other video, but we're showing it again for a dedicated updated tour video. I got a little switch panel. This thing's pretty cool. So this powers on my fans and my lights. So I turn off the fan, turn off this fan, turn off the lights, which I have a nice little string of lights, but it's starting to get daylight out, so you can't really see it so well anymore. But I got my fans, my dedicated fans, they blow directly on you, so that kind of keeps you cool off. And right now I'm working on building a makeshift shelf, which sitting on the bed has moved it to where I can't get up, so that could be a problem. But anyway, this thing usually goes up. Let me try that again. Let me try this again. So I got my barn doors. The way I keep my barn door from slamming shut on me is I just bungee it. I think most people do that. In the bumper, no big deal. Store some of my odds and ends in the door. Thankfully the previous owner had gutted it out, I've already got the bungees hanging on it, you know, so we'll just connect it. Boom. Really simple. Now I've got access to the garage area where I keep all my tools. I plan on sanding this down and painting over it, and then maybe throwing some flooring. I'm still collecting the flooring. So this is the bed from the outside. Supported on my grand idea from my minivan. Just a bunch of milk crates supporting the whole bed. I think there's like 12 or so in total supporting the whole bed, and they do great. They're not sliding around. They're very comfortable and plenty of storage. They keep a lot of things off the ground. Anyways, I was trying to show a second ago on the other side. I was sitting in the bed earlier, so it's kind of giving me a little bit of heck. But anyway, I built this shelf out of, you know, your basic closet shelving. I'm gonna put like a crossbar on here so it supports it level and tucks away, you know. But for right now, it's a big bed. It's a big Serta bed that I found, so you know, it's kind of is what it is. It's taking up most of the space in here, but you know, at least now I can have more room for me and a guest. So the shelf is what I plan on putting like a little TV or a little laptop anyway on top of it, so powered by the Eco Power Station. That'd be pretty cool, you know. For example, well, I don't know if that'll hold it. It probably won't hold it. Never mind. But you know, that poo bucket, I haven't really put it to the test yet, but I built myself a little emergency poo bucket. Never know. So it's always good to have that kind of tucked away, supporting the bed. Usually the toolbox shoved underneath will support the bed, and then you still have this whole back end to kind of work with. So that's kind of like the main tour. I'll show you the cabin, cockpit, or whatever eventually. Right now I just kind of wanted to throw together a quick tour video update from my last tour video where it was just all gutted out. This is me kind of living in it now. I mean, skipping ahead a little bit, I want to show some of the build. So there's that. So my allergies are starting to get me this morning, and I'm sorry I keep kind of sneezing and whatnot. I stayed up all night. Oh, look, it's raining out now too. I stayed up all night filming a couple of my vlogs for my other channel, and so I kind of getting a little tired. The sun came up, but I just kind of figured I'll throw together a quick video tour of what I'm currently doing. This is just a temporary design. This is not the full build out. I've been calling this the no build design, just like I did with the minivans. But so I haven't really actually built onto this vehicle just yet. I do have a collection of wood that I might build some cabinetry or something out of, but right now I find that I don't need to build, which is kind of weird. I want to build a floor though. I kind of think I need to build a floor. I'm debating walls and insulating the walls for winter and all that. Winterizing the vehicle would be kind of a good idea. It gets cold here in Atlanta. Not too cold, not like up back home in New York. It does not get cold like that, but it does get cold. After being in Florida for the past 3 years, I am expecting that I'm going to freeze a little. That being said, I at least got some blankets. I got some pillows. I think it won't be such a rough winter. Beats sleeping outside, right? So there's that. I want to hang up my painting. I want to make it look nice, and if I get time this winter, I'll build it out and get some flooring and get some wall paneling maybe, and some ceiling paneling if I'm going to do that. But one thing that has been running through my mind has been actually not building. I don't know. I got this whole van so I can showcase building stuff, but I kind of like the idea of keeping it lightweight by not building a bunch of wooded items. By lightweight, here I am with a giant Serta mattress, you know. So I don't know. I kind of like using the metal shelving versus wood shelving, but you know, might change my mind. But for now, it's kind of working. I'm getting there. This is kind of like, I haven't moved into it full time yet. I kind of just started getting it comfortable enough to do so. This is for like when I go on like a big acting gig. I can stay on location versus having to come all the way home or stay and waste money in a hotel, because these gigs aren't exactly paying the best just yet. So, you know, they're just background acting gigs. You know, make $100 a day. If I spent that on a hotel, it'd negate the whole purpose. So there's that. But do I plan on going full time? It depends on how life treats me. I just never want to go homeless again. So this is my plan B. But it could also be somebody else's plan B. The whole purpose is to flip these and give them away. Flip these and use it to as my flip vehicle to upgrade and upgrade and upgrade to get something more and more valuable. This does have high mileage, about 400 something thousand miles. So I don't expect it to last forever. It doesn't handle the best as far as like maneuverability, taking sharp turns and things like that. So I can't DoorDash in this thing. It's too big, too bulky, too gas guzzling. So there's that problem. But it's like I have to have a second vehicle just for doing my DoorDash hustle there, which I do have right here. Dodge minivan. That's the family van doing everything, taking the kids to their baseball practices and doing the DoorDash hustle. So I have not dedicated myself to a full-time van lifer just yet, but I want to continue building this channel to show you that it is down the pipeline. As you see, sports cars galore in the driveway. In the garage, I got my baby in the garage, the Firebird. So you know. So there's that. This channel is a garage channel in addition to a van life channel, you know. So I like to flip cars. I like to flip sports cars. I'm not a mechanic. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning as I go. I'm just good with my hands. I'm good at fixing and rebuilding stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at. I like to flip cars for cash as one of my hustles. So like if I find a cheap car and can get it running, make it look decent, I'll flip it for a quick buck and go from there. So that's kind of where I'm going with some of the stuff on this channel. Is maybe I'll showcase some of those if I come across that. If I never build another car again, I don't know. But that's kind of where I'm going. I do like doing that. So and I definitely want to end up with some kind of like a Cuda or something, you know, or a Chevelle or something really fun to flip, some 60s 70s kind of models or something like that, you know. So I don't know. Welcome to my van life channel. Welcome to what I'm doing here. If you haven't seen these videos already, it's gonna get better. I got some kind of sinus thing going on right now and make me, which I shouldn't be filming given that, but you know what, I wanted to film. I had a moment to film. I haven't been getting a lot of moments to film lately, so I decided to do that. It's not the prettiest. I didn't take the time to clean it up, or else I'd lose that opportunity to film. So that's that. But I did clean it up a little bit last night, made the bed, you know, that kind of thing. Put a little bit of the decor in the van. I'm trying to get some ideas, and probably just for me, for my personal use, I'm gonna just decorate it with all like tiger stuff, because I have a lot of that stuff and I'm big on tigers. So there's that. But for someone else, if I'm building it to flip it, I'm gonna all this stuff back out and build like actual frames and cabinets and things like that. So who knows? If that's the plan, I might just do that. So stay tuned to the channel. There's a lot more coming. I just don't know when or how or what I'm doing just yet. Thanks for watching.